we look at the values that UHS embodies for its employees, she embodies all of them simultaneously.
Melissa is my go-to when I have any problem or question, any issue that I can't resolve on my own. She is always my knowledge base.
She is so calm and solid and just dedicated to patient care.
She always asks the leading questions that get us to the root of what a problem is. And she's always that person in the room that sees all sides of the story. She can disagree with you, you can disagree with her. You never feel intimidated, you never feel anything than comfortable working with her, and you always feel respected.
Melissa has really shown leadership qualities in quality management and in safety, making sure the lab safety is always maintained.
Any one of those 200 employees that can have a problem, she's the one that can solve it. She knows where to go, who to talk to, where to look it up. Any type of problem that we have with any regulatory question, Melissa can answer it in a heartbeat. Any of us know that Melissa's the one that we can get to for a problem. She's outstanding in solving any of our issues.
The respect that she brings to the employee in talking through the process very objectively and coming to a solution is one of her very strong suits. She puts the employee at ease, lets them talk through what they were experiencing at the time, and then we always try to come out with a very positive outcome to improve our process.
Very methodically, she figures out where the things went wrong and writes like a beautiful report explaining what happened and how it can be fixed by involving everybody and making them feel really not bad about that situation and just handling with real compassion.
One of the most amazing things about her is she's never satisfied until like that last I has been dotted and that last T has been crossed. And organization, she has a very amazing sense of organization, which for the millions of patient samples that we test every year, it's incredibly important because we can't afford to have mistakes.
She's like a leader to me. I've been in management for just under a year and been with UHS in the lab for 12. So for me, she's always been like my go-to. She guides me in the right direction. She keeps me focused.
She's a very quiet, solid, behind-the-scenes leader, if you will. She has calmness and objectivity, but she also brings out the best in people, allows them to do their best every day, helps them to do their best every day, and very strong leader.
To get this award and to be stated as being legendary means that the lab is legendary and we're doing a great job, because if your team isn't functioning properly as a whole, then even one person won't stand out. So to me, this is recognition for the lab as a whole, not just for me. The lab's exciting. It changes day to day. It's definitely not the same lab as when I started. And we've been through a pandemic, of course, as well, which changes a lot. But there's always new technology, there's new things to learn, there's new staff, there's new doctors. Every day's different.
Her knowledge on laboratory regulation is encyclopedic for both College of American Pathologists, New York State regs, CLIA regs, FDA. I mean, she knows that, and if things change, she's always on top of it, making sure that we're ready for any inspection that comes our way.
I have learned every story has at least 3 sides, and you need to hear all the sides to a story before you make a decision or jump to a conclusion. Because one thing I love when we do have to do an investigation is to really peel back the layers and get to the root of the problem and the root of what was wrong. And usually there's a lot more going on than just what is on the surface. So you always have to give people the benefit of the doubt and hear their side of the story.
She's somebody who's part of the culture of the hospital, but she's part of the community. And that's something that we don't always see. And especially in today's day and age, coming off of a pandemic where people kept to themselves, where people were afraid of things. She's always been here and she's always been part of that community.
Since I started the job in lab quality, I've had to work with a lot of ancillary departments and nursing and learn what their role is and how we all work together. And I've met so many people in UHS and outside of UHS that I never would have met and gotten to be friends with. And to just work together for that common good, the patient, is fantastic.